Well, I lived in Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on the assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch the beauties roll by, and sometimes I hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted one that was long and black. One day I despised myself and planned I should be the envy of most any man. I sneak it out and there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I had me a car worth at least $100 grand. I get one piece of a time, and then it wouldn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in my big lunchbox and I helped from my friends, I left the day with a lunchbox full of gears. Now I never considered myself a thief, but the GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it over several years. First day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk. Then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I couldn't get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all 4 shots. The big stuff, we snuck it out in my buddy's mobile home. Now up till now, my plan went all right, so we tried to put it together one night, and when he noticed that something definitely wrong. Transmission was a 53, and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out, and it would fit, with a little help from my adapter kit. So we had the engine running just like the song. Now the headlight steer was another side. We had 2 on the left and 1 on the right. But when we pulled out the switch, all 3 of them come on. Back in lock, kind of funny tunes, and we put it together and we got through. Well, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail fit. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see her eyes, and she had her doubts. She opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown to get the tags, and I headed her right on down Main Drag. I could hear everybody laughing blocks around. Back up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh because they took it up and took the whole stack. And when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got one piece of a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I have the only one there is around. I am Red Rider, this is Doc Cottonmouth, in the segment, Billy Cadillac, come on. Huh? This is the Cottonmouth, Liberty on the cost of this from Chinatown. You might say I went right up to the factory and picked it up, it's cheaper that way. Huh, what model is it? Well, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile.